As a dyslexic person, if someone came to me and said, "You're using your dyslexia as an excuse for why it's okay for you to make mistakes when you write things or when you read things," this is how I would probably respond to them. I would first assume they must not know a whole lot about dyslexia. And so I'd ask, "Hey, what do you know about dyslexia?" And then I'm assuming they would say, "Not much. It's just something you're using as an excuse, right?" And I would say, "No. Mm-mm. Actually, dyslexia is a difference in neurological functioning that impacts the way that someone's brain interacts with written language. It impacts the way that it reads it. It impacts its ability to, maybe if I'm trying to proofread something, it impacts my ability to actually see like what's on the page versus what does my brain think is on the page. And that makes it so that, let's say I'm writing an email, when I go to proofread that email, the odds that my brain, because of how it's wired, is going to miss things and make mistakes that someone else who's not dyslexic might not make is very likely. And even if I take the extra time to use a tool like AI to proofread things, mistakes will still happen. Like, AI is good, but it's not perfect. I have proofread things with AI and sent them out with mistakes still intact. And if I explained all of that to the person and they were like, "Well, it still just seems like you're using it as an excuse," I would probably tell them my process. I would tell them that when I need to send out something professional, I take time to write it, and then I take additional time to proofread it. I take additional time beyond that to run it through some sort of AI or proofreader for me. And if that is still if that's still not enough, and if you would still consider dyslexia to be an excuse for why I'm not even trying, then I would say we're probably just not going to see eye to eye on this, because I am working very hard at this. Dyslexic individuals work incredibly hard to achieve the same level of like grammatical and spelling and writing correctness and like reading comprehension. We often have to work incredibly hard, even harder than our non-dyslexic peers, to achieve the same level of those things. And if someone is just going to be incredibly dismissive of that and be like, "Nope, you're just using it as an excuse," we're just going to have to agree to not see eye to eye, because it is what it is. It's not an excuse. Dyslexia is not an excuse for making mistakes. It's an explanation for why those mistakes still happen, even when you work incredibly hard to make sure that they don't.